question from A. And A is asking, what aspect of my spiritual studies will be the most productive for me to focus on? It's a great question. And I think there's a few different strings of answers to give you. The first thing we want to say is a practice of letting go of expectations of an outcome in your meditation would be helpful, because it will allow things to unfold naturally at their own pace without forcing it, pushing it, trying to jump ahead of where you are. That said, I'm seeing that your clairvoyance is coming up, your ability to see as spirit, because that gives you neutrality. And when you are neutral about yourself and others and the world, then you don't have expectations and you accept what is. And so your clairvoyance is coming up. And what I'm seeing is that there's something that you're focusing on that looks very bright, but it looks like it's going in a sort of a diagonals off to the side direction, and it feels like there's an adjustment or a lining up of that wants to happen. And it feels like there's this idea of narrowing your focus on the one hand, but narrowing your focus could potentially eliminate certain information that might be useful for you. So what we want to say is it's really, really great to direct your own evolvement. And being focused and intentional like that is very helpful and does help you go far. On the other hand, it is great to balance it with an openness to receive guidance from the divine, whether it's your higher self, your soul, source energy, that can open you up to things that you might never think of on your own. And so it looks like you're really, you actually, even though the question is about what should I focus on, it looks like once you make a choice on what to focus on, you're really good at focusing and being intentional. But it's just to not have the blinkers on about what this thing is. And the thing that's coming up is your clairvoyance, but not to have the blinkers on to say, I'm really set in my idea of what clairvoyance is and what I can do with it, but just to receive higher information. And there's a lot of stuff written, there's a lot of courses out there, there's a lot of people teaching this stuff, and some of it's good, some of it's not. There's people teaching at different levels of information, and I'm seeing that for you, a further level of your own awakening is to allow the stream of consciousness that comes from your higher self and to follow that more. Okay, I hope that helps you.